Hey, chicas. Welcome back to another episode of It's for the Chicas. I'm Anaí.
And I'm Giselle, and this is episode 16.
Episode 16.
Woo!
Yay. So, who is starting?
You.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. It's because we didn't record last week, so I'm like a little bit off. But for today's episode, we did bring in my bestie, Edie, because y'all hear me talk about her so much. Yay. But that's my best friend, Edie. So we brought her in just to like talk about like being single during the month of February, like, well, being single year round. Because Edie don't want no man. She don't want no man.
Excuse me while I go cry.
I know.
Reminding me.
But okay, so just jumping into it. How are you today, Edie?
I am good. I'm so happy to be here. Thank y'all for inviting me.
I'm so happy we finally were able to like schedule you to come onto the podcast.
I feel like we've been talking about this for like so long, and
Yes.
finally made it happen.
Yep.
How was your Valentine?
I was like, it's
well, it's because it got quiet, and I was like,
yeah.
My Valentine's was good. I didn't do anything. I worked.
talking to the mic.
Sorry.
I know.
Kind of want to move it. Okay.
You're good.
It was good. I didn't do anything. I worked very late, and then my friend was barbecuing, and so he invited me, and I was like, hell yeah, some beers. So
Yeah.
that's all I did.
I know. I don't really feel like I did anything for Valentine's. What about you, Giselle?
No, it was Robbie's field trip. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Robbie's first field trip, and I chaperoned.
It was
That
so
was
cute.
so much fun.
That's
And then it's my
exciting.
sister-in-law's birthday, so we never really do Valentine's.
Never. Oh, yeah. You said that last
Yeah.
episode. Yeah. We didn't really do it. So we always get Olive Garden. But we had just had pasta, like, I think, like on Sunday. So we ended up getting Gringos. Oh, my God. And then TMI, right? But I always get my period on Valentine's Day. Ugh. Every year, like, ever since I got my period for the first time when I was 12 years old, like, it's always falling on the 14th. Like, that's the day of my period. And so remember I was like, I'm so fucking tired, like, on Monday. Because we were supposed to still record for y'all.
Yeah.
After like incidents happened over the weekend, but
If you know, you know.
That's a story for another time. Whenever Henry and Rob come onto the podcast, but yeah, if you know, you know. Giselle said it. Like if you know, you know, and if you don't, it's a story. Okay. But yeah, I was so tired, and then like the next day, like I got my period. Like so, like on Valentine's Day, I got my period, and I was like, no wonder. Like it all started making sense. Yeah. I was like, I was drained. Like. 100% drained, and then Giselle was like, okay, like we'll try to record Wednesday depending on how we feel.
And then Wednesday came, and I was like, we could skip this week.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm down. Like I was so tired. And then Henry was like, okay, bet, like we could clean the house, because you know how he gets like when the house it wasn't messy, but it was like there was shit everywhere.
I was tired. I was trying to think, why did I say that? But I was
you were tired too. Yeah.
Hell yeah. After walking the zoo, I think I checked my watch finally like at the end of Tuesday. And I had walked like 16,000 steps in one day. And I was like, oh, hell no. I don't even walk 5.
What was it like? What was it like chaperoning?
Oh, my God. It was a lot.
It was a lot of work?
It was a lot of work. I only had 6, but it was still hard.
That's a lot of kids.
One is a lot.
It was hard. And then Robbie's my kid. So he's like, oh, I guess because I'm his mom. He's like, oh, well, I can just
do whatever he wants.
Like,
no. Oh, my gosh. Robbie is so funny.
But all the kids were like, listen to your mom, Robert.
They call him Robert at school?
Him Robert.
How
So
cute.
serious.
And when I first called him Robbie on the bus, they were like, who's Robbie? And I was like, my son, he's Robbie. And they all like,
I know. I try to tell Mylene because she calls Henry babe, right? So like to this day, she calls him babe.
Yeah.
She doesn't call him papi or daddy or dad, like nothing. She calls him babe.
I don't think I've ever heard her call him dad.
No, she never has. And so I'm like, you need to start calling him dad, because kids are gonna make fun of her. Like when she goes to school and they're gonna be like, who's your babe? And she's be like, my dad. And they'll be like, that's your dad. Like, you know, like, and I'm like, I wonder if like she's always gonna call him that, or if it'll like fade off when she starts school. I'm like, dude,
what did she say?
She says that that's her babe. Dude, she's like, she won't even, like, she's been very, like, celosa lately. So I know Henry was like, are you sure you're not pregnant? I was like, I'm on my period, dude. Like, I just got off of it.
I was going to say.
That's what he was saying. So I was like, no, like, I know I'm not. I was like, because dude, like, we were in the kitchen just today. We were in the kitchen and Henry came and, like, kissed me. And she, like, ran to her room and went under her bed and was, like, crying because he kissed me.
Like, for real crying?
For real crying. Like, for real.
That's not like her.
Yeah. Like, if he brings me flowers, like, she gets so mad if he doesn't bring her a flower. Like, she runs off. Like, dude, like, she's been very, like, her dad. I think it's her age. Like, she's starting to get into her daddy's girl. You know, like, she has always been both of us. Like, she's never been, like, a daddy's full-on daddy's girl. Like, she's been both, like, mommy and daddy. But, like, lately it's been, like, she doesn't, she gets mad if Henry kisses me, like, all that stuff. So I'm like, she's growing up, dude. Like, yeah. Aww. I know.
It's okay. She'll still love you forever. When she gets older, she'll be all over you.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I tell Henry. I'm like, that's why I'm not worried about it. Like, you'll be her fave right now. I was like, but just wait till she starts liking boys.
I was gonna say,
I was like, then it's gonna be all about me. I was like, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, and then when you get to that older age, like right now, I'm like, I hang out with my mom a lot now.
Oh yeah, my mom's my best friend. Like, she's literally my bestie.
Yeah. I feel like once you grow up, like
even Edie, like I'm be like, Mom, Edie, and she's like, oh my god, like she gets mad about like stuff like that.
I even tell her mom things.
Yeah, and my mom's like she's always on Edie's side. You know, not like for us fighting, but like in regards to like boy talk or stuff. Yeah, and my mom's like, pinche pendejo, like. So like my mom is like my best. Yeah, like that's how my mom's so funny.
She is.
But okay, going into the questions, you're gonna.
What I had Well, I was gonna revert back to Valentine's. You said you didn't really do anything special for yourself.
Yeah, no, I didn't really do anything.
Not just Valentine's Day, but this month in general.
No,
really,
no.
We didn't even do a Valentine's this year.
I know, and I got the memories back, and I was like, oh, I wish we would have. I know
we should have done something.
Do y'all usually do something?
We did last year.
Yeah,
last year and the year before.
Yeah, the last 2 years we've done something.
Yeah,
we did something here. What did we do the year before?
We did it here too.
Yeah, both years.
Yeah, both
oh my
years.
god, yeah, and it's such a fun time. But we just our schedules are.
It's because Edie's been really busy. She's gotten a promotion since like the first 2 times. So and it's rodeo season, so she works with like you work for a cattle company, right? Like a branding.
I work for a cattle association. And so right now is our busiest time. We have events and we have a booth at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So we're preparing for that. That's not next week, the following week. And so that takes a lot of time and I'm just busy all the time.
That sounds fun.
It is fun.
Yeah,
it's
that's
fun,
like her favorite part. Yeah.
I just wanted to like be here already. I just want to make sure everything is good and in order so I can stop stressing. But
that sounds like a lot of fun. And you haven't found you a cowboy girl?
No.
I know.
Everybody tells me. I'm like,
she almost did, but he was a little player. Like,
I thought cowboys were like bow down to their women.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Like Cody Johnson's songs. Oh, yeah. But you know.
That's how I think of cowboys.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like so loyal.
Yeah. Not that one.
Maybe it's just
movies.
It's just movies. No. But this is Anais' part, but I'll just jump into it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like for like this month, I know you said you didn't do anything, but like does it ever bother you? Like just seeing all the couples in love and
I feel like it used to. Yeah. Maybe like a couple of years ago, but I mean I've been single so long. I haven't had an actual Valentine's Day with someone probably in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So now, like the last couple of years, like it's just like another day. And
I forget it's Valentine's.
I really do. That day I saw Henry got her flowers and I was like, oh my God, I thought it was tomorrow. Like,
yeah, you did tell me. Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't really bother me anymore. It really just feels like another day. And I mean it when I say I'm so busy that I don't even really think about it. But
also I feel like now it's also been like Valentine's and like it's not just about like celebrating couples, love,
but it's
like
also like friendship.
Love.
Amor y la amistad.
Yeah, in Spanish it's amor y la amistad.
Yeah, so it's I mean it really just feels like another day.
I feel like when I first met Edie, like I do feel like you were going through shit. Yeah. Like a lot. And so you were very like she wouldn't really go out because we met through one of our other friends, Esther, but I would hang out more with Esther and Edie, like not really. And then I would see like snaps here and there when you got in a relationship. And then I was like, oh, like that. And then when we started hanging out, like I was like, we got close like after everything.
Yes.
So I do feel like she was going through it, like
it was a bad
like
time.
up until like not a couple years ago, like I think,
But it takes a while, you know. And back then, I could say like, damn, like I felt some type of way, you know, on Valentine's Day. But I can say the last couple of years, like I don't. I mean, like I'm telling you all this now, I might go cry later, but
no.
But no. I mean, it doesn't just apply to Valentine's. I mean, all kind of holidays.
All holidays. I mean, it's always cute to see. Like I love seeing like Anna and Henry. I'm just like, oh, so adorable, you know, like. But I don't see it in like like I wish I had that, you know, like not really. It's just, it just feels like
like I'm really proud of her too, because I'm like, I don't ever feel like she's been one to settle. And like, you know how like in the Mexican like world, like our nunca te casaste, like te vas a quedar pa vieja, and like all this stuff, and it's like it's okay, like it's. I mean, she's an independent woman, and I'm happy that she's not settling for just like cualquiera, you know, like I'm like, somebody good has to come along for her.
This is off topic, but because you said the Mexican culture, so when I went to Galentine's with my friends, I went to Galentine's, y'all, on Thursday with my friends. My tia was there at our house, and Rob was like, don't come home really late. So, and as I'm leaving, my tia's like, escucha tu esposo, no andes allá.
What is an esposo? I was like, just kidding, babe, just kidding.
Escucha what?
I was just like, I didn't even say anything to her. She's like, okay, Giselle, no, recuérdate que estás casada. And I was like, what the heck? What am I going to go do?
Dinner.
I'm going to have dinner with the girl.
That is so... but it's a Mexican
cultures. Yeah, like they were raised differently. Like...
I feel like in all like Mexican cultures though. I mean, my mom and my grandma, and that's the only thing that like will make me like, man, I wish I would just find somebody, because you know, my grandma sometimes like, ay, es que like yo me estoy haciendo vieja, yo quiero verte casar, and I'm just like,
grandma,
like don't use a death card on me.
I know that like that's the only time that I'm like,
and she's like really close to her grandma.
I am like my grandma and my mom, love them, you know. But and that's the only time that I'm like, you know, but I mean, I'm like, Mom, it is what it is. Like, I tell my mom all the time, I was like, Mom, like, ya no estamos en los tiempos de antes. Like,
no, we're not.
My mom siempre dice, yo pa tu edad, like, yo ya había acabado con los huercos and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, but you didn't work and y'all didn't have anything to do back then. I was like, no había televisión en esos tiempos.
Yeah.
Like,
literally. No, literally.
Like, I mean, we work. We're independent women. We work, and I mean, I don't want to say that I don't need a man, but I don't need a man. You know,
you don't need one.
Like, you want a man, like,
obviously you want somebody like that would treat you good and stuff.
Like to have like your best friend and stuff. But
where's he at? They don't exist. I'm just kidding. No, honestly, like sometimes when she tells me like her dates that she goes on and stuff, and then I'm like, I'm so happy that I'm married. Like,
oh my God.
Like, what is it like dating in this kind of world nowadays?
Terrible. I mean, like, if you have a boyfriend, a husband, a side piece of Sancho, hold on to them, because it is tough out here.
Not a side piece and a Sancho.
It's horrible, y'all. I mean, dating, it's terrible.
So do you do like would you want to meet somebody like in person, or do you want to do like, are you okay with meeting somebody through like the dating apps?
I've tried the dating apps.
Really? Which ones?
Yeah, I tried him. Why, you looking?
No.
I'm just kidding. Hell no.
I'm being the tía.
Escucha tu esposo.
No, I was curious. Like, if people really... I've always been curious if people really use them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I used Bumble and Hinge. And so, this is funny because I saw a TikTok about it earlier. But it's like, you know, I've only gone out with 2 guys. Funny.
I know.
But I've gone out with 2 guys from like
was the cowboy from Bumble?
Yes.
He was,
Hinge,
right?
Or one of
Hinge,
them.
one of them. Yeah.
And the first one that I went out with, it was like, I think I had just moved to College Station. And I was like, well, I need to make friends, or I need to make something, you know? So I matched with this guy, and he was from like an hour away, and he wanted to meet. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, you can come here because somewhere public, obviously.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, we'll go to the movies. And I was like, okay. Like,
this is the guy, y'all, off topic, right? But this is the guy that Henry was like, tell Edie to send you her location. Yes, like, even Henry was like,
yes,
like, you know,
that.
Yeah.
So we go to the movies. Okay. And so we meet. And so his Bumble said, or Hinge, whichever one was, it said that he was 5'8". And I was like, okay.
That's a good height.
I'm 5 feet. I'm 5'0", you know? So I was like, 5'8".
How tall was he?
Well, I see him from far away, and I'm like, that don't look like 5'8".
Oh shit.
And I mean, he comes next to me, and I mean, he's probably like an inch or two taller than me.
That's horrible. I mean, like an inch or two, you know, but
I'm just like, how are you? You could
I'm
not gonna see the 8 inches that are missing. Like,
you could have put 5'4"
something, but no, it was like he was like 5'2", and then it just got worse from there. Like it was a terrible date. I mean, and terrible. And I went on that one. I went with the cowboy, and the Cowboys was good. Thought it was going good. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And then I just get bored. I even had it recently. I was like, well, let me try it again and see what I can find on there, you know? And it's just...
It's not what you're looking for.
No, and I just get bored, if I'm being honest with you. It's just like, it's hard to keep up, you know, with like, okay, message everybody back. And
yeah. It's like a lot.
It's a lot. And I just like a dating stage, like a talking stage is just...
Yeah, like that's, dude, I see TikToks like that, and it's like, man, here I am again asking this fool what his favorite color is.
Yes,
yeah,
it's horrible.
Like, I honestly don't know Henry's favorite color. I think it's like blue or green, but I'm glad I'm past that. Like, I don't really think he has a favorite color.
I'm just like, God, can you just bring me my person, put him next to me, tell me this is the one, and go from there. Yeah, you know? But a talking stage, y'all, is like horrible, and then it just feels like, well, that doesn't work. I got to start over with somebody else, and
it's like a lot.
It's a lot.
So do you feel like you're open to like a relationship? Like if the right person were to come along?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you feel like you're ready for it?
Yes, I think
You do feel like you're
besides the fact that I'm like busy with work, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we're grown-ups. I would expect you to
understand.
be busy and understand. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm busier than work than you, there's a problem. Like more busy than the band. Like I feel like there's a problem.
Yeah.
Like I want, not that like they have to have money or anything, but like I would want them to have goals.
Right, exactly.
Like,
me too.
Do you feel like nowadays men don't have goals? Or do you think it depends?
I think it depends. I've seen it all. I mean, I've seen people who just, I mean, you see some people that are just kind of like, well, like I'm doing this and this is all I want to do. And I'm like, okay, so you don't want to be better? Like, I don't know. I
like aspire to more.
Yeah, like I don't know. At least me, like I always want to learn more and do more and you know, be better. And there's people that are not, and I guess it's okay. But I would want someone that like wants to aspire more.
At least, like, that's what I was gonna say. So like aspires more.
Yeah, and
so would you say like you're looking for a man that like reaches that same potential as you?
Yes, but I'm not saying I'm settling, but I've talked to like guys that like don't, just to be like open to it, just to like a ver qué onda, you know, like let's see, and it'll be good, and then you know it just doesn't work, but I mean I'm open to trying to talk to different.
Usually it doesn't work because like major red flags, or they're just like losers.
Red flags.
Red flags.
Red flags. Edie's is red flags.
Red flags.
And sometimes like she'll even talk to like us about it, like me and her other friend, and we're like, well, maybe it's not like a red flag. Like maybe you're just seeing everything as a red flag, and then it ends up being a red flag.
You know, it's so crazy, but it's so true because, and I would even tell like her and Veli, and I'll be like, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right, and you're like, no, you're just, you know, your guard is up and you're not seeing it. And then it ends up being exactly the way I thought.
Like, oh my gosh, you were right, dude. Like,
but it's because like, I feel like I've seen it all. And
I think I've been out of the dating world for so long that like, I just don't see red flags as red flags, you know? Like, I mean, how long have you not been single for?
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
yeah. It's definitely not what it was 10 years ago.
for me, it's going on 6 years, I think.
6 years?
Yeah. So I'm like, that was a long time ago for me.
It was.
And things change, and I don't know, it's crazy out there. I mean,
do you feel like whenever we were younger, like okay, like let's say 6 years ago, do you feel like it would have been easier to find somebody that wanted to grow with you at that age than it is to find somebody that wants to grow with you at like our age now?
I think so.
Yeah, because I feel like that's what like my mom would always tell us. She's like, it's because the longer you wait, like you're not gonna settle like for like things that you probably would have settled like for in the past
back then,
and they're not going to either. Like the man, like, you know. So I do feel like it does get harder, but also I feel like my sisters, like they all got married really young, you know, like really. I was the one that got married the oldest, and I was like 25 when I got married, and like
that's a good age.
That's a good age to me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, they would tell me like, oh, that's a carpa vieja. I was like 23 years old, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna quedarme pa vieja.
Let me live.
Yeah. And then, like, I'm thankful that I didn't settle for the people that they wanted me to settle for.
Exactly.
Because I would not be in as good of a marriage as I am now. You know, I'm glad that like I gave myself like all that going now time, and like yes, I got my heart broken, right? But it was like worth it to be with the person that I am now. Right, so I feel like that has to happen for you, like that man, you know.
Waited 6 years. I guess I could wait another. Wait
a bit more. I was gonna ask. My mind just went blank. I was gonna ask something else. I can't think about it.
Well, our next question was, what do you feel like you're looking for in a man?
A lot.
No, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't look for a lot. Like, my mom's just like, ay, es que eres bien picky. And I'm
she
like,
doesn't. No, she doesn't, because, okay, like, remember the whole flower things? Like, when you saw a TikTok, when you were talking to that other guy, that you were like, what do you miss about him? The flowers that he didn't give you?
Oh, I love that.
Was like, yeah.
I was talking to a guy last year, and, he would claim to want something, like, so serious. And
he was even planning to move to the part of town that she's from,
like,
and
everything. Like, it was just, like, but it was all, like, talking. Like, he would just tell me these things, and his actions were, like, completely different. And, and then we stopped talking. I kind of stopped talking. I was like, because it's so inconsistent. It's just, like, and then, I would get, like, sad. I mean, not really sad.
You would get sad.
I would kind of get sad. But it would just be like, oh, like, like, I kind of miss him,
Of course.
And then I remember seeing this TikTok, and I'm like, it's so true. It's like, what do you miss? Like, the dates he didn't take you on, the flowers he didn't get you, the time he didn't give you. And I'm just like, what do I miss about him? Like,
it's more like the idea of the person that you miss.
Exactly. I feel like that, too. Like, you want something so bad that you, like, idealize, that's even a word, like you idealize this person, and it's not even real. Like, it's all you, it's all your brain, and it's crazy.
And I remember like, okay, like when she would tell me, I was like when she saw that TikTok, I was like, not even flowers. I was like, I don't know, amiga, like I've always gone in flowers. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, like I can 100%, whether they treated me like shit or not, I was like, I always got flowers and presents. I was like, all the time. And I was like, I don't know if it was like a standard that I would set, like that I, like, obviously, like I wanted that. Like I wanted somebody to give me flowers. Like, even like my fucking high school sweetheart that treated me like shit and would cheat on me, like he would still give me flowers. Like I broke up with him when I finally left him, and he showed up to my job with flowers. But it was like, to me at that point, it was like, dude, like you're doing everything that I wanted you to do when I was with you. Like, why did I have to leave for you to realize my value? Like and my mom would tell me like, well, it's because like se arrepintió or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel like I need to be with somebody who values me when they have me and not when I'm gone.
Exactly.
And I'm like, and I mean, thankfully, like I found that, with Henry, like he didn't like let me go. Like he has valued me. And I would tell my mom, like, she would be like, it's because you're too nice, or it's because this, or it's because that. And I'm like, but I don't feel like I should have to change the person that I am because this person decided to treat me like shit. Like, just because you treated me like shit
doesn't mean,
like, I'm not going to change the way that I love somebody else. I'm not going to change the way that I put my trust onto somebody else because you decided to have an ugly heart. Yeah. Like, that to me is like I was like, no, somebody's going to come and they're going to quererme por mí y me van a valorar por mí. Like, I was like, I don't feel like you should have to change. Yes, your guard does go up, right? Like a little bit more, but I do feel like you shouldn't have to change the person that you are. Like somebody's gonna valorarte for you,
right?
Like I do feel that.
And good thing you didn't settle, because I mean, like you said, look where you're at now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, never settle, ladies.
Never.
So like all the time,
literally. Like, yes, I'm like, dude, Henry, like, like, so before we go into it, like, we can go into the 5 acts of love.
Well, that's where I was gonna go. So you like really don't have anything specific that you would want like your future husband to?
I mean, like,
oh, sorry guys, I keep hitting this.
Oh, your mom's calling.
My mom. Can we pause it? Or?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
How much time do you
go hang out and get ratchet with my friends? I'm trying to do work.
I know, and you have plans tomorrow, right?
I don't know if I want to go. It's with my cousins.
Oh,
they're doing a Valentine's.
Yeah,
I'm off Monday then.
Oh well, we're about to go into love language.
Yeah,
and then you can. Do the
we're good. We don't really need it no more.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess I'll just put it right here.
Yeah, you can hold it. Just leave it unlocked.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we had to take a quick little break, but we're back.
Whoop. So going back to the question I asked you, do you feel like there's anything like Anaí, for her, it was like, flowers was a big thing. Is there anything for you that speaks to you for a man?
I think just really like attention, like just pay attention to me, talk to me,
like a good morning
text. Like quality time.
Yeah, I would say quality time for the most. Yes, I would.
Do you feel like you've gotten that in the past, or do you feel like you haven't?
No, and I feel like that's all I've asked for, and they can't even give me that, and
assholes.
It's like all I'm asking is for time. Like I'm not asking for flowers, I'm not asking for anything, and that's
or material things. Or
that's when we talked about that, and you were like, "Well, I always get flowers," and I'm like, I mean, I don't expect flowers. I don't ask for flowers.
Obviously. I do not ask for flowers. Like I don't feel like you should ask for them.
I would never. I think it's just so like
I never ask for anything.
I would want somebody to just like do it because they want to do it, you know, like, and I'll be like, oh my God, like they thought of me, like they thought of getting me something, like I feel like it's more like meaningful that way. So
out of the relationships that you've had in the past, do you feel like you've had one that you were like, okay, like this was it, but this wasn't the right person? Like that you were getting like the flowers and the quality time.
Yeah, like my first like real boyfriend, like he would do all the stuff, but I mean it was toxic. Yeah, it was terrible. And like
it's like, can I have it, but without that toxicity?
without you, actually.
With this other one,
can I get a different person?
Yeah.
But going into that, I brought it up because we had put a poll on Las Chicas page talking about.
Dude, I really like those lashes.
Really?
Yeah.
Cute. I like them from
They're
that
nice.
beauty supply on Alameda.
That's where I got these. Yeah.
Fox. I think it's called Fox Beauty.
Hollywood.
Is it?
Oh, on Alameda. I got mine from the Hollywood on telephone and
No, I think it's Fox Beauty on Alameda.
Oh, okay. How much are they there?
Well, remember we bought them. I bought you.
They're
some
more
too.
expensive.
They're like $5.99.
Yeah, at
$8.99.
At the other one, they're like $4.
Well, no, it kind of is.
It is kind of because they used to sell like $1 or $2.
Yes, all the beauty supply stores. Because the one by Walgreens over there on
Lala's.
Yes, the Lala's one. That one's closer to her, like Jacinto City area, right? Those were the cheapest ones I had found. Yeah. But then I found this place and it was like right by my job, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stop there. But the ones you got, I feel like those were really expensive.
Cute. I like that,
but they're cute.
They were like $8.99, I think.
Yeah, those are cute though.
Nice.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Love languages.
Oh yeah. So we had put the poll on Las Chicas page, and I was looking at the results, and most people said acts of service. Like that's a big one for them. Yeah. That was second one in place because the first one was they want all of them.
Yeah. I was like all of the above.
Well, when you actually look at them, I mean, in a relationship, like I feel like
it should be both. All of them.
Like like all of them. I think all of them play like a big part.
Except Giselle, she don't want that physical touch.
It's acts of service.
I want all the physical touch. Me too. Put your leg on my leg.
No, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts. Oh fuck! I went at blank. Okay, so acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch,
quality time,
gifts, and quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gifts? Got me, girl. Yeah. But
what's yours, Giselle?
For me, it's acts of service. Well, so I was talking to my coworkers about this, right? And we were saying how it's different for all relationships. Because I was like, I feel like with my friends, I need quality. No, with my friends, it's more words of affirmation.
Yeah. Because, like, whenever I'll text you, like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Like, she, like, loves that.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Yeah.
But with Rob, like, acts of service is, like, a big one for me because... But my friends were like... Well, my coworkers, they were like, but that's what they're supposed to do. Like, you know? But I was like, no, I don't think so. But...
Like, okay, like, what are acts of service
so
that you
for me, it's like, if I come home, I'm tired of from work... And Rob's like, I'll do the dishes. I'll take Robbie a bath, and I'll put him to bed.
Like, you're getting some tonight.
Yes, exactly. I was like, you get ready. It's going down.
I'm tired, but I ain't that tired.
Yeah. See, that's like acts of service to me. And one of my coworkers was like, no, they're supposed to do that. And I'm like, I don't like.
I mean, I feel like, okay, like, but yes, they're like, supposed to, but I do feel like men... For the most part, they don't.
Exactly. And so when they do it,
yes.
And I feel like whenever they know, like she's going through something right now. Let me go and do all of this for her. It's like,
oh yeah. Like the day, which is like another topic that I want to do on another episode when it's just me and Giselle. Or if one of y'all working moms want to come on here and talk about your working mom guilt, come on, be our guest. But I had like a really rough day. Like Mylene had gone, she had gone out and stuff with like her little cousins and my cousins that are stay-at-home moms, and I was at work. And dude, like I was like bawling my fucking eyes out, like at work, sitting at my desk, pretending that I was yawning to swallow my tears, drinking my water because I felt so bad that I wasn't there with her. And like I had like, I mean, Giselle knows, remember? Like it was,
I remember you were sitting
so I was like really emotional about it, and I was like venting to Henry, and like it was like this big old thing. And then like I got home and he had stopped at the dollar store to like pick some paper towels up or something, and he brought me like a chocolate rose, and I was like, you see, he was like, I'm sorry, babe, like, and he was like apologizing to me about it and stuff, and it was just like that to me is like, you don't have to do that, but he knew,
he thought about it,
and he was like, my wife is like going through it right now, you know? So like,
I love that,
exactly,
But
I feel like that's, for me, that's how I like to receive love.
Again, man.
For me, and I'd say probably words of affirmation too with Rob. Because like thank you goes a long way.
Oh,
and I don't mean words of affirmation like, oh, you're beautiful. Like he tells me all that, but for me it's more like thank you, or you're doing a good job, or you're a great mom.
Okay,
like,
what about
that's for me.
Okay, like physical touch, like I don't know.
I cannot. No, don't touch me.
But what about if he slaps your ass when you're washing the dishes?
I'm punch him.
For real?
No.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's fine. Okay, when I say physical
if you
touch,
walk by me and you don't slap my ass, what the hell is wrong with you?
Rob likes to play footsies when we're asleep, and I hate that. I hate it. But maybe only people who don't like feet can relate to me.
Okay, yeah.
But he'll be like,
what about just the leg?
and I'm like, oh, no, the dude will be like, okay, so I'll be laying here. Rob will be laying here, and I'm here. He'll literally put his leg on me, and then I'll put my leg in the air so he can't touch my feet, and then he's like reaching across the bed. I'm like, Rob, stop.
Okay, so you don't like feet.
No.
What about if it's just the leg?
No, it's hot. Get off of me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's hot.
I couldn't date you if I were a man. Dude, I love the leg touching. Me and Henry, we leg touch.
Rob
we'll
too.
We'll cuddle,
like, okay,
cuddle, you know, like we spoon each other for a little bit, and then it gets hot. So we like separate.
But y'all know,
but our feet are touching.
Yeah.
Like my leg is
absolutely
like
not.
this is Henry's leg because he sleeps weird and he sleeps just straight, like, you know. And so I'm angled and I just put my leg on top of him, and then he puts his hand on top of my leg, and that's how we sleep.
Absolutely not. Don't touch me.
Oh my God, no, I can't.
It's crazy.
Dude, like we like, but you know me and Henry. Like, dude, I sent you a TikTok and I was like, what was it? It was like, I was
they
like,
were all at dinner, the girls, and then the girl was like, I miss my man. And we're like, everyone else, all the girls around her like, shut up.
That is you. That is me. I was like, she was like, oh my God, that is so you. And I was like, and Giselle is annoyed with me by it. Like, she'll be like, so annoying.
Where did Henry go that you were like crying and you were like, I just miss him so much?
Dude, when he went, because he goes out of town a lot. I think it was when he went to Wyoming.
Yeah, I think so. He went far away. She was like
far,
crying.
and I was like legit crying. Like,
I was like, amiga.
I know, like even she like was like, oh my God, like I'm so
like
sorry,
she just
amiga.
sounded so hurt. Like,
I was like so sad that he wasn't here with me.
But I get it. Like for you, he's always gone. Like he's gone a lot. So I get it.
He's always playing and stuff. So like when we like, I mean, it's for me, it's like really hard to go out on the weekends because I'm like, dude, like we're always together. Like we're I mean, a lot of y'all don't know, but like me and Henry work for like the same company, right? But and my sister's like, y'all are always together. And I'm like, yeah, but like we're not in the same department. Like he's like over there. Like I don't see him like all day, every day, you know, like I'll see him when I have to go take a USB or something, but
and it's not the same. You're at work.
Yeah, you're at work. Like I don't even like kissing him like when we're out. Like that's weird, you know. Even when we're in the truck in front of work, I'm like it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
Because our coworkers are there. So we work all day. And then I drive 30 minutes to go pick up Mylene, 30 minutes to come back where I'm cooking dinner and he's like with Mylene, like giving her a bath, or with Sebas feeding him.
Yeah.
And then we sit down for dinner and then it's like an hour that we get to watch TV together and like that's it, you know. Yeah, we sleep on the same bed or whatever. But to me it's like sleeping on the same bed, like that's literally like the time that we're like together. Yeah. So like on the weekends, like that he doesn't play or that he's like off on a Friday, which is like really rare, off on a Saturday, which is even more rare, like I want to like be with him. And I know, like I'm always like I'm like the person that's like I'd rather hang out with my husband, like that's just me. Like I love hanging out with my husband, like that's my bestie
too, though.
Yeah,
Like, I'd rather just be able to say, I'm like, go over there.
Yeah. But see, but me and Henry, we're both, for me and Henry, it's like we're both. Like, it's like the both of us.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Girl, we're together all the time. I'm like, let me breathe.
Dude, like, Henry will tell me, he's like, yeah, for some reason, like, some of his guy friends, he's like, yeah, they don't really like being with their wives. And then I'm like, can't relate. Do you tell them that you can't relate?
You better.
I'm like, or do you try to act like a macho man? Like, yeah, she annoys me too.
Left us at home.
Gosh,
literally, so dude, I'm sweating in here. It's hot,
yeah.
and I already turned the
It's
AC.
the wine for y'all because I'm not drinking wine and I'm fine.
No, but
wine
I feel like it was
normally
like
make me sweat.
Yeah.
Maybe Henry put a little bit something in there for you, but he
Maybe.
didn't know she was gonna have any.
Maybe. What time is it?
I don't know.
Okay,
6:56.
Yeah.
So for me, it's words of affirmation and acts of service are big. But like the way I like to give love to people, the way I give love, I know it. It's words of affirmation and gifts.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
like that's
See,
you. Yeah.
Like I'll send my friends or even Rob like random texts, just letting them know like I love them or like you're doing a great job or like Rob, like I'll send him random stuff too about his show, like it's gonna
just literally like, especially like if we go like the whole day without talking, like she'll be like, yeah, amiga, like just wanted to check in, like I've been really busy with work, and like she'll be like, love you, like I hope you had a good day. And I'm like I don't feel like I really, I mean, me and Edie talk all freaking day every day, like we're sending each other voice memos like fuck that bitch, like fuck your coworkers too. I know. And like with Giselle, it's like we send each other voice memos too, but like when we do get really busy and stuff, or like we haven't talked, like even today we were like, we haven't seen each other in forever, and Edie was like, y'all just saw each other last Friday. Like we were just together last weekend. And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, but I guess because we didn't record and stuff. But like I do feel like you're like one of my friends that most shows me like that you appreciate.
Words of affirmation.
Like like
that's
it's
how
appreciative. I mean, Edie appreciates me all the time, right? But
I just don't say it.
She doesn't have to tell me.
And then when I go to the store, like I'll just randomly like, oh, this reminds me of Anaí, or this reminds me of Rob, or, and, like, that's how I show love.
She got Mylene like a little
Star Wars.
She was like, oh, because they're going to Disney for Christmas. Cute. And like I'm like, you see, like
love that.
Just as a good friend, so fuck whoever didn't appreciate her.
Period.
You missed out.
So that's the way I show. I already know myself. Yeah. What about you?
For me, showing, I feel like I'm very big on speaking it. Like with Henry, like with my friends, I feel like quality time. I think is mine with my friends. Yeah. And if I make time for you, it's because you're my real friend. Because I'm like I don't really hang out with anybody. Yeah. But with Henry, I feel like it's words of affirmation that I give him, but he likes acts of service. So he likes for me to do acts of service for him. So like, if I bake him a cheesecake that he freaking loves cheesecakes, like he's like, oh my God, like he'll cry about it. Like that's how much he loves it. If I make him his favorite dinner, which is like green spaghetti, he's like, oh my God, babe, like thank you so much. Like all that stuff. And I'm like, dude, I just cooked. Like, you know? Like, and like, okay, like this is a very machista topic, but it's not because Henry also helps me clean. Like when the house is very clean, like spotless, like the laundry's done, like everything's ready, but he helps me too, guys. So like, don't think that like, oh, he expects the house to be clean. My husband gets anxiety when the house is dirty, okay? So like the house has to be clean. But like let's say he's out of town, and like I literally I don't even go out when he's out of town, right? So he'll be out of town, and like I'm like I have nothing to do, so like I deep clean the house, and he comes home and like from a big gig, and he's like, oh my God, like the sheets are washed, like he got home, and I like to have the house like, you know, like clean and like his favorite meal on the table ready for him, because I don't really get to do that during the week, you know? So like when he is out of town and I get to do that for him, like he loves that. Like that is like, and he'll be like, oh my God, babe, like thank you so much for like cleaning the house. Like he loves that shit. And for me, I like words, like I like for him to 24/7 be telling me you love me. Like I love that, like all the time. Physical touch, I love all of them, dude. My favorite things though that he does, it's like he'll be like, you have gas? And I'm like, no, because he knows I don't have gas. So I hardly ever have to pump gas. So he always pumps my gas for me. He took my car to wash today. He does like that. Like that to me is like I don't cut the grass outside. Like I don't do nothing on the outside, you know? Like, yeah, he takes care of me. And like I've had people that are like, oh, Anaí, like la princesa, like, so what?
Find you one.
So we'll treat you like I don't care. Like I like that I don't have to take the trash out to the corner. And if that trash what is it? The trash bin is out there when I get home, I'm not putting that in because that's my husband's job. Like I don't do none of that shit. Like I don't do it. I don't have to do it because my husband, and like I tell Henry, I'm like, yeah, people make fun of me. Like they're like, oh, princesa. Like I can do these things. I know I can, but why, like my husband likes to do it for me, so
and
like,
I don't feel like you tell him like, hey, you have to do this. It's just kind of like he
so when I tell him, I'm like, and he's like, they're just mad they don't have somebody that does that for him for them, and then he's like, no, he's like, babe, but to me, like to him, he's like, but that's my job. Like that's how he feels. He's like, that's my job to make sure that, like, you know. And then he's like, and then you're always alone with my land, like I don't want you to have to stop. Like we don't live in LaPorte like I used to, okay? He's like, I don't want you to have to stop like for gas. And like nowadays, like it's so scary. He's like so traumatized by everything too, just like me. So he's like, I'd rather just do it.
I literally go all the way to Fairmont to put gas.
Yeah. Okay, but you live by Fairmont, girl. I don't. I live by nowhere nice.
I'll be going all the way down Fairmont on E.
Dude, but does your car tell you how many miles you have left? Yeah, mine too. Like I'll be like 20 miles. I'll make it to work. Henry can pump gas for me.
I'll be like at 5, and I'm like, we can do it.
Oh yeah, dude. But I work 30 minutes away from where I drop my Len off, so I'm like 20 miles. And
what's he gonna do? Turn off?
I'm like, Henry can pump gas during lunch. But I don't tell him like, hey, like, can you pump my gas? Like I'll be like, oh, I don't have gas, and he's like, oh, it's okay, babe, just take my truck. Like I'll take your truck to go pump gas. Like okay, like that's all I gotta do.
Love that. Love
but yeah, those are like my the way he shows me his love. But to me, it's like all of them except like gifts. Like I don't really feel like physical things. Like yes, I do like getting flowers here and there, but to me, it's like the last one on the list. Yeah. Like I don't feel like I need.
I don't like. I love you, Rob, but I don't like getting gifts from Rob because if you're getting me stuff, I'm like, oh my God. What is this?
Like, this is not what I wanted.
And I don't want to sound like a brat, but it's just
how dare you not read my mind?
Like, hello. Like, okay, so no, he's gotten way better. But when we first started dating, I told him I don't like jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. He went and got me a charm bracelet. I was like, dude, I'm never gonna wear that.
But you a charm for everything else.
But the charms, I feel like they're cute. Like, because they signify something.
He's gotten way better. And so, yeah, at the beginning when he got me a charm bracelet, I was just like, I'm never going to wear this. And I never wore it. I don't keep up with jewelry like that. No, I don't. I don't even know where the charm bracelet's at.
You know, I think it's so crazy when you tell them, though. Like,
but I got you a charm.
No, Pandora.
She ain't wearing it.
Oh. Necklace.
Yeah.
Necklace, yeah, I'll do. I don't do bracelets. Like, I don't do bracelets. But
what if he would have gotten you like a little diamond necklace?
Oh, he's gotten better. That's why I said like, I finally like tell him like,
I was this like, is you what I like. My gift, bitch.
No, I tell him like these are things that I would want. So now like for Mother's Day or Christmas, like I'll send him a list.
Okay,
of everything that I would like, and he picks.
Henry's always been a really good gift giver, like really good. Like I remember, I would see girls get like the Kate Spade purses and like the Kendra Scott and like all this shit. And like for our first Christmas, like he got me a Kate Spade purse, a wallet, Kendra Scott, like 3 pairs of earrings, like 2 necklaces. Like I was like, I'm that girl. Like finally, it's me. Like he's always been a really good gift giver. Like I remember, and he's always really cute about it too. Like when we were dating, like he got me shoes and he put a little note, like, because you've been running through my mind, like, like he got me like some little Nikes. Like he's always been really good at giving me gifts. Now I feel like it sucks that we're married. Not that it sucks that we're married, but like it sucks being able to surprise like we don't surprise each other. You know, like it's really hard. Like he'll give me the gift beforehand or like stuff like that. Like when he got me the Gucci purse, which is like the most expensive thing that I own. Like he was like, I was taking a dump in the restroom and he was like, I opened the door and it was like the box was there, but it was just like outside the restroom. And I was like, what is this? And he was like, open it. And then I was like, it was like in a package, like a Amazon box, like not like a package box, right? And so I opened it and I was like, oh, no way. But it wasn't even like close to Valentine's Day.
You were like, let me go wash my ass real quick so we can do it.
Literally, my friend was like, Gucci so for romantic. The coochie.
Hold on, let me get back in the restroom.
I'll be right back.
No, I would have to shower for that. Fuck that. Dude, literally though, like this is TMI, right? But this is legit stuff that happens. Like if I took a dump, you're not getting any. Like it's not gonna happen. I feel cochina. Like I have to go take a bath. Like I have to go prepare myself for it. Like if I feel nasty, like like I just can't. Like
for sure,
gross. So nasty.
I can agree there. I'd be like, no, I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
Or if Rob comes home from work and he's dirty, no, you gotta take a shower. No.
Yeah, you can. Like it's just
some people can. Some people can.
I couldn't.
I don't think I can.
I don't think I can.
I don't think I can, but some people can. Trust me, girl. I know some girls.
I'm just kidding. You do you, boo.
You do you.
Cada quien juzgar. I mean, yeah, honestly, but I could never. Like,
no, not me. But you mentioned Henry's, and I don't think I said Rob's, but for Rob's, his big ones
like
are
what he likes.
What he likes is quality service and physical touch. And when I say, quality service, quality time.
You got that customer service mind on you, girl.
Quality time. He'll be like, oh, just sit here and watch this movie with me. And like, I'll think the movie, like, I'll try and I'm not getting into the movie. And like, if I grab my phone, he'll be like, I said, spend time with me. Like, get off your phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but this movie's boring.
Yeah. Henry likes for me to do that too. And I'm like I have to put the phone in the room or something and come to the living room to watch it. Because some of the movies you watch, like, you don't pick good movies, buddy. Like,
pick better ones.
Like, yeah. I'm like, maybe if you would just pick some good movies.
Maybe if you would just let me pick the movie.
Yes, literally, because every time I pick the movie, he'll be like, that was such a good movie. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, you should just let me pick a movie.
Or if I start falling asleep, he's like, are you really going to sleep? I'm like, yes.
We can't start a movie at 8 p.m. What do you mean?
I'm going to sleep.
But I don't feel like y'all go to sleep early. Do y'all go to sleep early?
What's early?
Like 9, before 10.
During the weekday, yeah.
Yeah? Because I feel like sometimes you be texting me and I'm like, just so up?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends. We do. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes.
Yeah. That's
now that Robbie has T-ball practice so late, like, we do go to sleep later,
too.
Yeah. Because it's from 7 to 8. We still have to go home, take him a shower, get school ready, get my clothes ready, get my work stuff ready. Like, yeah.
Being a mom is so hard, guys.
It's tiring. That's why on Wednesday I was like, we don't have to record this week. I'm tired.
I know. I keep doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I get tired during the week too. It's like harder. But like I would want to like record sometimes during the week just because like we would have our weekends free. Yeah. But I had seen on the Know For Sure podcast, dude, they'd be recording like 4 episodes in one day, and I'm like, we should start doing that. We should. Because they have the whole month free.
We should see a weekend that we're like open
completely free.
Yeah, completely free,
and like record Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
I wish you would get days off like I do
during the holidays, dude. We don't because we like President's Day. We don't get Columbus.
God, we don't either.
Yeah, dude, you don't either. Yeah, you know why? Because the post offices are still open.
Yeah,
if our post offices are open, like we're gonna be open.
Well, yeah, us too.
So
we go with
like also
federal
like
holidays, state holidays.
I think it's federal.
I don't know.
I think it's federal.
No, it's state. Because federal is President's Day.
Yeah, so no. Yeah.
So we do state holidays
because banks are closed.
Yeah, we do state holidays. Because we do based off like. But the only thing I like about it is like during Christmas. Like I didn't have that with any other job. Like we'll get like let's say Christmas Eve fell like on a Wednesday. Like we're gonna be off from like that Tuesday up until the next Monday, and then we're only open till like those couple of days between Christmas Eve, and then we leave early Christmas Eve, and then we don't go back till like the next week. Yeah. And like when I worked at the bank, like it sucked because like let's say Christmas Eve fell on a Tuesday and Christmas Eve fell on a Wednesday. Like I was gonna work Monday, Tuesday a full day on Christmas Eve, off Christmas Day, and then back at it on Thursday. That's horrible. I hated that.
We're off. Like we'll have half days Christmas Eve and then off Christmas Day, and then if it's a Friday the day after, we're off still.
Yeah, no, at the bank it sucked, dude. Like I hated working there. And then we worked every Saturday, and you were supposed to get one Saturday off a month, but you were always short staffed, so you never got that Saturday.
Damn, that's one of the things that I love about my job. So like we close from like the 22nd or the 23rd till the following year.
Yeah,
so that's badass.
Yeah, we'll be off the 2 week.
Yeah,
week and a half, 2 weeks.
I know she has a really good job. Like, so her job's
that's why
badass.
I kind of been hanging on.
Yeah,
but things like that. I mean,
and then I'm off every weekend where I work.
Yeah,
so it's like, yeah, like I don't have President's Day off, but I'm off like every single weekend. Yeah. So I mean, it sucks that Henry plays, right? But for the most part, like somebody wants to go to brunch on a Sunday, I don't gotta think twice because you know, like, or on a Saturday morning. Excuse me.
Technically, I could be off, but I picked up like rotating Saturdays with other supervisors because I get a day off during the week.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the one thing I did. Like when I did work a Saturday, I would have like a Tuesday off, and I love that because I could schedule my appointments.
That's nice when you think about it. Like, I feel
then
like
Saturday,
a day in the a day in the week is so useful.
Yeah.
You could do so many things.
Oh yes. And then Saturdays, like I would be like, it was only till 1.
And my job's only 9 to 4 instead of an 8 to 5 shift. I'm only working 6 hours.
Yeah.
So and I'm off one day during the week, and we get to pick whatever day we want.
Yeah, that's how it was for us. Like everybody had their assigned day. Mine was Wednesdays, which was perfect because I worked today's, was off, worked today's, and then just worked half a day.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that was the only good thing about it.
It's every 3 Saturdays,
but the pay sucked.
Oh,
for me.
Oh, I was like, mommy.
For me, not now where I work, right? But we're in at a bank or a credit union, like you don't really make that much money. Yeah.
Saturdays are slow for me too, and I work from home.
That's awesome. That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but it did kind of suck. Like today, that it was my sister-in-law's gender reveal. I had to like go like with no makeup or anything because I was training because I'm the supervisor for this Saturday. Like today, I was a supervisor, and they were asking so many questions, so like I couldn't log off, and I was like, crap. So then I just went like this, but with no makeup. And then I had to come here after.
Dude, but she did her makeup fast, right?
I did. I did it super fast. I was like,
it looks really good.
I put I still have like a bunch of foundation. And my sister walked in. She's like, why do you look so pale? It's a process.
Oh my gosh.
It's a process.
So my favorite setting powder is the Derma Blend. And so they come in like translucent white and then like a beige and then like a darker one. So I've had the white one, but I was like, I bought it the day we went out last Friday. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to get the white one because I don't want to have backflash, like the white flash thing under your eyes. So I got the beige. Dude, that thing is dark.
Really?
Like, I was like, but I have it on right now. So I was like, it doesn't set dark, right?
No.
Like, I feel like it looks
fine.
good. Dude, this freaking... I don't care how much money it is. Like, it's worth it. Like, I don't feel like the Derma Blend, like, you don't get oily. Like, it covers, like, everything. Like, you know when you put your foundation on and it's not, like... It's just not like going on smoothly. Like it's starting to leave like patches, like no matter how, especially like the Estee Lauder one. So I was putting it on today and I was like, fuck, my makeup's gonna look like shit. And then like I was like, you know what, whatever, the Derma Blend's gonna fix it, and then some setting spray. And so like I put the setting powder on and I was like, much better. Like I was like, you can't really tell that the foundation was.
So does it have like actual color?
Yeah, it's a beige.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's beige. It's like, to me, it was dark, but like I put it on and I was like, I don't feel like it looks dark.
Because like I use the Airspun and it's like a suntan
okay,
color.
so it's that color.
But it's still translucent. Like I feel like it doesn't really give me color. I guess it's like the finish. Like, you know how with the white, you feel like it'll give that flash. And I feel like when you do like a beige or a tan like that, like I feel like
it doesn't. Yeah. So like, and then I was reading like the comments, like, or like the reviews on it. And I was like, oh wait, like it says it's like, some girl is in between those two shades. So she's like, she gets the white one and the beige one and she mixes them. And she's like, and that leaves like the perfect shade. But that is like the freaking best setting powder ever.
Really?
I started using it. I started using it because Y Dot, like a long time ago, Y Dot posted about it, and I was like, her makeup always looks like, you know, like so beautiful.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, like let me get it. And dude, that's like the only one that I feel like doesn't like crack. Like it doesn't. It like, dude, like it really, especially if you have oily skin, that is like the best thing you can use. Like that one.
I need to get that then. I still haven't got that Estee Lauder. I need to go get it.
The Estee Lauder one, that's what I use.
That's the one that
Estee Lauder foundation.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
So Jessica was telling me to get. Speaking of, shout out to Jessica. Happy birthday.
I know. Happy birthday, queen. Jessica. Your outfit was so cute.
So cute.
Loved your fit. But yeah, so she talked about the Fenty primer. Remember I was telling you? So I used that one. I was already using it, but I had stopped using it, and then when she mentioned it, I was like, let me just go refill it. Yeah. So I got it again. So I used that one with the especially if you have oily skin, like the Fenty matte one with the Estee Lauder foundation and then the Derma Blend setting powder. And dude, like,
I'm gonna need you to go.
Dude, okay, like Friday. So Friday was a crazy night for us guys. Giselle and Rob actually left early, so they didn't get the full on crazy part about it. But dude, I fell asleep with my makeup on, right?
You did?
Like, yes, dude, you upset me on my mom's couch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like.
They left you on the couch?
No, they laid me down on the couch.
To the couch.
Yeah, and they took my boots off and everything. Who took my boots off?
I left before that.
I think it was Marisol. Dude.
Oh my God, you are late.
That's why I was tired too.
Oh, I didn't know
it wasn't drunk. Yes. Oh my God. Like
when I left, you weren't at all.
I got drunk. I remember everything. But I did get drunk. I threw up on Edie's feet.
She did.
She was like, "If that's not a real friend, like, did you
what
wash them at my mom's?" Yeah,
I hope you washed them.
No, like at my mom's. Like,
no, not at your mom's.
You waited?
I went home and I washed them when I got home.
You should have washed them at my mom's, dude.
No, there was a lot going on at your mom's. Like,
that was the last thing she was worried about.
There was so much going on.
There was a lot going on.
There was.
I remember knocking out in the truck. And then I remember getting off the truck at my mom's, and I remember throwing up. Like, I remember, like, I felt it. And I was like, and I just heard everybody like, oh, like a party foul, you know? Like, oh, I like, fucking threw up. And Henry didn't want to go to sleep either. And my brother-in-law was like, go. And like, my dad talks about it, dude. He's like, and Edgar just pushed him onto the couch. And Henry, like, he kept fighting, like, I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. And Edgar was like, you're going to sleep. And he like immediately, dude. And Edgar took his boots off and everything too. So like, dude, and then my grandparents were over at my parents' house. So my grandparents, they're ya están viejitos, so they sleep. My parents have a 2-story house, and the only room downstairs is my parents' room. So my grandparents slept in their room. Mm-hmm. Henry slept on one couch. I slept on another couch, and my parents were sleeping on the air mattress in the living room with Mylene in the middle of them.
Yeah, I remember that. Who was in I remember seeing that.
Huh? My grandparents.
Oh, okay. Well, who's upstairs?
The twins. My parents don't like sleeping upstairs. They could sleep upstairs, but they just don't.
Damn. That was the night.
It was a crazy night. Y'all left I feel like right on time.
I completely forgot about y'all until earlier this week. I was like, oh, where'd Giselle and Rob go?
I was like, they left because Robbie was sick.
I remember you were saying, and I remember you told me something about the parking, that he was worried about the parking.
Oh yeah, he was.
I was like, maybe they left, but then everything happened and I completely forgot.
Dude.
Yeah. I was so worried. I was like, okay, roll call. Anaí, Henry, Marisol, Daniela.
She was sober because we started taking shots. So Henry was like, Edie, you're driving. Yeah. And she was like, okay, yeah, like I'm good. So she didn't take any more. Like, you didn't take any shots.
I took, I think, 2.
But it was like in the beginning.
Yeah, and I was like, no, like I'm good. And I know when I need to like stop, especially if I was driving. But it's crazy.
It's a lot.
Damn. Sobered up real quick.
Well, that'll be a story for
whenever Rob and Henry come.
Yeah, that'll be.
We're still gonna do a couples episodes, guys.
Yes, hopefully for next week. If we can schedule everything correctly. But because of that night, Henry was not able to come onto the podcast. It was supposed to be Saturday. Everybody went to sleep really late. Another reason will be talked about on the podcast, but
so stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. And then the next day, I think we were tired. Why didn't we record Sunday?
Yeah, we're tired.
No, I think you had something to do.
I think I had something to do.
Yeah, I think you had something to do.
I couldn't do.
No, you were tired.
We both had plans Sunday. Remember, y'all had a birthday party, and then we did.
Oh, that's right. We did have a birthday party.
So then we were gonna do Monday,
and then y'all had pictures in the morning.
Yeah, and then we were going to do Monday, but then Henry got off late, and then we were like, okay, Wednesday, and then Wednesday I was like, we're good.
Yeah, so we ended up not recording, guys. So
yeah, sorry, guys.
We do like to stay consistent, which is kind of like, we were even going to do it just me and Giselle. Yeah. But we were just really tired. Like, it was
just one of those weeks.
Yeah, so
we have
them too, guys. Yeah, we have those, like, you know what? Like, we just need a break. And it honestly, it felt good.
Yeah.
To not have to like worry about posting, like being like sending the little clips, like all that stuff. So we'll be back on it this week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our episode and y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Hope y'all had a really good Valentine's Day with your friends, your family, or your loved ones. And yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.